Hey you guys, so that whole IGTV thing didn't really work because my videos are never less than 10 minutes, so that's not really going to work for us. But thank God YouTube works. Some of my YouTube videos are private and they're only accessible through the Moon Room. Some I'm making open to the general public. So it's just join the Moon Room if you want to stay in the loop for all the content. I'm updating the page and channeling a few more readings for one-on-one clients, and well, actually a lot more readings for one-on-one clients. That's why I'm doing this early, because I have about 15 one-on-one clients through the end of July that are paid for, so they're getting special attention and special readings. But then I do collective and Moon reports, trying to weekly again, go live in the Moon Room, cards that I pull for the people that show up in the lives, and then I do these sort of Zodiac Scopes. But I'm doing this one for the general public today because I have been MIA for a while and I just want to show everybody what we do and how we do it in the Moon Room. So today I'll be doing a lot of updating for that website. So I'm going to read a message and then pull cards for each of the signs. And I'm going to start with Aries like we do. That's just how we start. But then on the website, what I'm going to do is upload these videos and also update the energy for the month because we're in Cancer season right now. So all of that extra info will be there. Okay, so let's get started. Aries, in the coming months, how shall I say this? Okay, you will start to look for love. But by love, I mean different interests, people, places, and things, and hopefully self-love. So I seriously suggest you look within. You know, how many times are you going to do this? Burn one bridge and then go try to find a new one to connect with other people, places, and things, only to just be filling a void that you need to fill yourself. Okay, when will you learn? You have got to stop repeating these unhealthy cycles, moving so quickly from one partner, one person, one place, one thing to the next. Okay, and this goes with your family, friends, and lovers. You can't ditch family, friends, and lovers just to go run to other family, friends, and lovers, because you're burning a lot of bridges behind you. Okay, so you are a romantic at heart. This others might not know about you. You want to be loved, and it's hard to not get burned by you though in the process. You either burn people or burn yourself. Okay, you hold on to these ideas that need to be thrown in the fire too. If anything, I'd say stop burning these bridges and start burning some habits, some calories, some issues that you have going on, okay? Work on your self-love game. Light that fire up, okay? So you are being prepared and protected for more by your ancestors, angels, and guides to ascend, and it's hard. And like rocket boosters on a fucking spaceship, these things fall and crumble away. They are to ignite the, fuel that's going to burn off once it reaches the atmosphere at a certain level. So you have to shed the right people, places, and things, the right habits, the right issues, okay? And that is going to involve some sacral cleansing and clearing, getting in touch with your needs, your wants, your hopes, your dreams, your desires. Water for cleansing and clearing. Water is an element that is going to be coming up also because of the Cancerian energy right now. So your emotions, your feelings, your dreams, your vision, your love, the ability to be compassionate, your depression, your gifts, rest, relaxation, cleansing, releasing, astral travel, and this reflection of sorts is going to be going on to cleanse and clear your thoughts, air, ideas, realization, communication, travel, learning, teaching, freedom, happiness, and new beginnings, blessed new beginnings. You're going to be moving, definitely. I see changes. You're going to be feeling younger again, loyal again, reborn again, connecting with Pisces. There's this fulfillment of sorts happening, heart, mind, body, and soul, not just to fill a void. You're not running from one person, place, or thing to the next, okay? So personal power, hidden truths, getting honest with yourself, back into flow, facing your challenges, and let's see what the cards have to say for you. I love it. I love it. Impatience. So you're working on your patience with yourself, with the process, with people, places, and things. You are not going to run from people, places, and things. This is truly going to empower you. The I am power comes from my deck, and it is all about working with your personal power via Pluto, the darkness, your weaknesses, getting honest with that. And that's what full moons are all about, illuminating where you need to manage yourself and take action. Action is upside down. You Aries want to run. You want to take action and lead right here, right now, impulsively. But you need to realize slow and steady wins the race. You need to be a bit more cool, calm, and calculated, okay? And patient with yourself, and that will truly empower you. So third eye, throat chakra work as well. Throat chakra work here too. So when to speak up and out, when to take action, when to lead yourself, okay? Right now we're in a pause, patience, okay? So Taurus. You could be burning at both ends of the candle here. And we both know how that's going to end. You're bound to get burnt out, run down, and worn out. Worse, you could even get sick, heart, mind, body, and soul, or hurt someone else trying to keep up with this heavy workload. I don't know who you're trying to impress. Going all of a sudden, like, not that you were never you're always a hard worker, but why are you working so hard right now? This isn't healthy at all. You need to do what you can with what you've got and be a willing participant, sure, but you also need to know your limits, or when to ask for help, or when to create boundaries and stick to them, and stop saying okay and yes to everyone. That's definitely coming up with this Capricorn full moon. You have got to manage yourself and stop managing everyone else, okay? Create boundaries, stick to them. You are trying to impress egos, or your own ego, or your self-righteous ways, whatever the case may be. If you keep going at this pace, you are going to get hurt physically, mentally, and emotionally. This is a sign of control, or rather a lack of control. You trying to take on this much, do this much. This is a sign of fear and worry, concern, or like I'm saying, a lack of self-control. You're trying to control everyone and everything else. You need to listen to the full moon reading for sure. This is definitely applying to you. You just can't say no to people, places, and things, it seems. And you don't know when to ask for help when you've extended yourself too much. You don't know how to reach out and get that life support, and you've got to learn, okay? So, by the way, I didn't mention it, but I always like to check out your sun, moon, and rising sign, and if you're going to listen to these. So if you're born with a Taurus sun, you might have a different sun sign for your rising, and your moon sign changes every 2.5 days, so who knows what the hell your moon sign was when you were born, okay? Just saying. So definitely there's a lack of self-control here. You trying to control everyone and everything else. Okay. So ground down and connect with your ancestors, angels, and guides. Connect with that divine support that you have. If you're afraid to connect with your family, friends, and lovers, at least connect to your ancestors, angels, and guides. And understand that you're making sacrifices for a reason, but you are not the sacrificial lamb. You aren't the martyr either. So stop sacrificing yourself. Stop overextending yourself. Stop trying to take on so much if you want to do that much, then do that much. Quit bitching about it. But if you know you need help, ask for it, okay? You're working with some fertile energy for sure to manifest some amazing hopes and dreams, but you've got to learn who to connect with. Venus energy is coming up. So Venus right now is in Leo. Don't be too loud and proud to ask for help, to calling your tribe, to calling your pride. Don't let your pride get in the way of your family, friends, and lovers, your ancestors, angels, and guides, and the growth that you can achieve together collectively, okay? You got to do some sacral chakra work too. That is going to be related to your wants, your needs, your hopes, your dreams, and bringing it alive, okay? And understand that you, through the blood, through that sacral blood, through that energy, are connected to your ancestors, angels, and guides. You're bringing the dream alive in the fifth dimension, right here, right now, in this lifetime, okay? So let's pull your cards. I'm loving it. Well, Scorpio is coming in upside down, and right now we have Scorpio in retrograde. So that to me is the first sign of this. This Scorpio is in retrograde in Jupiter. So it is going direct July 10th on my birthday. I'm so fucking excited for this because it is time we go with gusto forward into the direction of our hopes and dreams to expand reality for our ancestors, angels, and guides, for the collective conscience, for ourselves, okay? We're being a team player here. We're cleansing and clearing cycles, knocking out the darkness. Personal, mentally, physically, and emotionally, the darkness that we are succumbing to, that we are working on, managing ourselves. Come on, you guys. I love it, Taurus. so that you can get that wisdom from your ancestors, angels, and guides. If you're going to be stubborn and hold on to these bad, negative, unhealthy ways, these ideas of perfection that are holding you back and self-sabotaging you, whatever the case may be with Scorpio here, you're going to keep yourself and block yourself from so much wisdom that can be passed down to you from your ancestors, angels, and guides. Know that it is your destiny, your birthright. You were born right here, right now. It is proof that you are here to cleanse and clear cycles, karmic cycles for your ancestors, angels, and guides. Stop avoiding the work by working on everything else but your personal soul work and evolution, evolution, the evolution of your soul, the evolution of your soul. Come on, you guys. Gemini. We're leaving Gemini season. We're going into Cancer. You're in some kind of hurry, and I don't even know why. Do you even know where you're rushing off to? Or are you just blindly following the crowd, like a sheep, just like going? You need to do what's right for you and stop trying to blend in, okay? It's okay to be out there ahead and innovative and a little different. Stop thinking you have to camouflage yourself and manipulate yourself and be someone you're not for this person or that person or whatever. Yes, you're great. You're the Gemini twins. You're great at morphing, but you've got to find your center and be true to who you are and what you are, okay? It's okay to be crazy and out there and ahead. Yes, that's what the world needs right now. Someone willing to do things a new way. Someone willing to explore new roads, new avenues, and go against the status quo. Are you going to do what you're told or what you think you should do or what would be best for everyone else? Or are you going to do what you know you need to do, what your ancestors, angels, and guides are pushing you to do, okay? What is aligned best with who you are and what you are, okay? It's going to come down to whether or not you want to be a leader or a follower, though, right now, Geminis. Are you going to follow your heart, mind, body, and soul and lead the others and then learn how to, I don't want to say manipulate it, but morph into what they need you to be down the road? Or are you going to get so tripped up right now on trying to be everything for everyone that you don't become who you are and what you are in the process, okay? Is my earring? Oh, there we go. I thought my earring broke. Okay. So do you want to be a leader or a follower? Okay. So air is coming up, which is definitely all about your thoughts, ideas, realization, but being able to communicate them, being able to get this idea moving, this belief moving, this realization moving, learning newer, better, bigger, bolder things, heart, mind, body, and soul. Sharing this knowledge with others, teaching others, bringing happiness and joy into the lives of others, creating freedom for yourself and others in blessed new beginnings, for sure, okay? Personal power, heart chakra work. Know that you are being prepared and protected for more. Your ancestors, angels, and guides are really working on your wings. You might even have a lot of upper back pain right between the shoulder blades. This is an opening up of sorts from the heart and the back. It's a release, emotional cleansing and clearing from the past, karmic cycles. Focus on clarity, heart, mind, body, and soul, cleansing and clearing the mind so that the heart can really create this freedom and transformation like a butterfly of sorts, getting its wings and flying is what I'm seeing, okay? So, pulling the cards, I'm loving it. And I accidentally pulled 2. So, there we go. Number 6 is coming up, and that is from my deck, and that is all about personal, work, doing the work, heart, mind, body, and soul. 6 is the number 3 coming together twice, so it's this holy trinity of sorts. Are you taking care of yourself, mentally, physically, and emotionally? Are you working with your ancestors, angels, and guides to create the best routine for your soul's evolution and development, okay? 6 is also related to Virgo, so it's about creating perfection and harmony for yourself. I actually just want to pull out my book right now because that's where you can get my book online easily. If you have the deck, especially the online copy is nice to have. But anyhow, the number 6, I want to just read about this number 6, especially with my Gemini twins. Full of balance and harmony, the number 6 is going to bring with it equality, okay? Happiness and joy for all. So taking care of yourself is going to be what everybody else needs. A loving and generous number. 6 is going to represent success due to hard work and continued effort. So keep doing what you're doing for yourself, heart, mind, body, and soul. With a commitment to service, though, the number 6 is going to suggest compassion for others. If you're taking care of yourself, you can take care of others better. better, okay? And it's also going to symbolize the crown chakra, interconnectedness to all through the third eye and the crown chakra up here. So thinking, believing, and receiving the information and mental downloads and being able to share that with the collective consciousness. Just relax though. It's also related to Virgo, as I was saying before. So this is also going to deal with your thoughts on health and wellness, your routine, ideas of perfection or not, development or not, duty and service to yourself and others, okay? Your skill set, potential career and stuff like that. Okay, Gemini. I pulled 2 of these cards though. It is with courage though you will fulfill your hopes and dreams. This duty to yourself. You need to courageously love and honor yourself, take care of yourself, and fulfill your hopes and dreams so that you can be there for your family, friends, and lovers. And with an attitude of gratitude, love yourself so that you can be there for others. It's really imperative, you guys. I don't care what your sign is, you understand. The work is self-work, self-driven, self-motivated. Any work you do on someone else is not going to help your soul game. You need to work on yourself, heart, mind, body, and soul. Stop thinking, let me just go help Bobby Sue and Billy Joe and we're all set here and I'm just great to go. No, like all those evangelists and Catholics, and I'm sorry, I'm going to say it right now. Your charity, your contribution is doing us nothing unless you're taking care of yourself, heart, mind, body, and soul. You're working out the kinks with your soul and karmic cycles. You're getting right with yourself. I don't care what you do for anyone else. It matters what you're doing with yourself, okay? It does not matter what you're doing with anyone else. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Cancer. Here we go. You are anxious, perhaps even confused, and really you're worrying about something you can't control. And like I'm saying, external control is a form of, lack of self-control, lack of personal power. You are worrying, and that is a misuse of energy, okay? Why stress yourself out thinking about what you cannot do, what you cannot control? Instead of thinking about what you can't do, start thinking about what you can do. Be proactive, okay? Stop wasting your heart, mind, body, and soul on what you can't change. Sure, it's easier said than done, but no one said that any of this, who are you trying to kid here? Why do you think it's supposed to be easier for you? No, stop. It's going to be as hard as you make it though, avoiding what you need to do. You've got to be willing to do the work, easy or not. And if you focus on what's wrong and what can't be done, you're going to jam up the flow of the messages and the insight to get those realizations and aha moments for what can be done, what should be done, what you can do, okay? So instead of fixating and focusing on worst case scenario, what you can't do, what's out of your control, what's going wrong, yada freaking yada, you can spiral it down any which way you want. Why don't we build ourselves up and work ourselves up thinking, who can I call? What can I do? Where are my resources? When will this happen? Why don't I do this? Stop thinking about the excuses and start thinking of some solutions. Okay. I'm tired of it. Okay. This is becoming a pattern of yours though. Duh, Cancer, victimization for sure. But like rush hour, when things go to shit and there's gridlock traffic, there's a serious disconnect. We can either turn on the jams and just sit there and enjoy it and wait for a break in the crowd and then find our way out, or, realize that we're all trying to get home at the same time and it is what it is, and maybe learn to leave a half hour later if you want to avoid this. I'm just saying, you've got to understand that there's no use crying over what you can't change unless you're willing to come up with some solutions to change it. Stop wasting your time, my time, their time, our time, everyone's time, okay? So air, again, thoughts, ideas, realization, communication, travel, learning, teaching. Say, for instance, it's issues with travel and your arrangements. You cannot change the weather, the pattern, the airline, whatever the case may be. Quit bitching and worrying about it and just know that everything's happening for a reason, okay? Number 9 is coming up, cleansing and clearing and ending cycles to create new beginnings. That's what I'm talking about with this Scorpio also coming to go station direct, okay, and Jupiter. Number 9 then will happen, okay, so Scorpio is 8, then the number 9 is coming up for you Cancers. This is for you to really close out these cycles, cleanse and clear so that you can blast off into your future, okay? Mars is then coming up and Mars is going to be going retrograde. You need to reconsider your actions, what you're doing, why you're doing it, the motivation behind your actions. And then Gemini is coming up. Well, we're leaving the Gemini season, but we're not ever going to leave that duality, that awareness of this past, present, future future, connecting the dots. I did this, that, or the other, and this is the consequence of this, that, or the other, or this is the outcome of this, that, or the other, or this is the gift of this, that, or the other. You have to understand your hand in it all, okay? The essence, the heart, the mind, the body, the soul. The vibrational patterns that you're cleansing and clearing right now will change your future. You're unlocking codes right here, right now, past, present, and future, okay? So you need to understand this connection to your source energy. Stop being so anxious and confused, and really connect with your ancestors, angels, and guides, and come up with a plan of attack instead of excuses. Let's pull your cards. The I act affirmation is coming up, and that is related to Mars. You need to consider your actions. And now with it going retrograde, you need to reconsider your actions, reevaluate your actions. Think about the motivation behind what you're doing, why you're doing it, okay? Blocks. So when you consider what you're doing, you can push through your blocks. Because if you consider all the external, outside, whatever things and try to control that, which you cannot, you're never going to get a change. So if you control the way you show up, the way you respond, the way you react, the way you engage, then you can create some change, okay? So how do you do that? By being impeccable with your magic, with your words, with your wands, with your actions, with your thoughts, with your anything and everything, okay? What you're digesting, how you are showing up, and how you are responding. You are the first responder for your heart, mind, body, and soul. You show up. You choose. You dictate the vibration that's coming out of you, okay? Stop trying to govern everyone else and start governing yourself, okay? So Cancer, you definitely want to listen to the full moon reading, especially because this is your sun just opposed the full moon that we're having in Capricorn. It's time for you to manage yourself, the solutions, and stop coming up with excuses and start working your way out of these blocks, out of these challenges, okay? Leo. You're shedding like hair everywhere, fluffy hair everywhere. No, you're shedding major layers of ego and external power and control, okay? You're tapping into the soul and coming to terms with your own shadow character work, your own evolution, your own personal development, okay? And you're aware of your claws and your flaws. So you know how you have been defensive and on your mark and ego, like driven, but you're also now humbling yourself and aware of your mistakes, your problems, your challenges, okay? And this will enable you to tend to your personal wounds and avoid creating others due to ego, okay? Avoid lashing out, okay? So you could be confused as you explore your dreams and demons in the world around you. You could be confused about some of the things you've been overlooking and the symbolism and the cycles and the things going on around you because you've been stuck in your ego. But the more you step into your soul, the more clear it will be for you, okay? And if you can sink deeper into the soul, you'll be connected to your primal instincts and learn to trust, believe, and receive. Learn to connect the dots. Learn the symbolism and intuition that you have innately, okay? The power that you have innately. So this full moon is going to be encouraging your authenticity to motivate yourself, to lead with conviction, to empower yourself, because you are a leader. You Leos are the king and queens of the jungle. You aren't just here to delegate, though. You lead by example, especially my women. You go in for the fucking kill, okay? So lead from the heart, explore or reinvent or revisit with this Mars going retrograde too. Revisit your hopes and dreams, your vision, your leadership, okay? And make sure you're in alignment with who you are and what you are. You are supported by your ancestors, angels, and guides. A lot of water is coming up, especially because of the Cancerian energy. So that's cleansing and clearing you, which will empower you, okay? You are cleansing and clearing cycles. The number 9 is coming up. You are loyal and committed on your path, on your mark, facing your challenges, cleansing and clearing these cycles for health, wealth, happiness, just rebirth like fucking crazy. You are doing the demolition work, the deconstruction and reconstruction of the heart, mind, body, and soul, blowing us all out of the water. And third eye work like crazy, crown chakra connection like crazy. Let's pull your cards. You're such Leo, of course. Well, we pull your number, Leo, number 5, which is all about challenges, okay? So Leo is this fire energy here. And with the 5th house, this is going to deal with creative self-expression, sex, heart, what you're creating from the heart, okay? And then centered around love and romance, it's further focus, it's also additionally focused on birthing pleasure, joy, even children, whatever kind of co-creations. Reflecting though your active, outgoing side, it's going to be fun and playful too. So have fun with your challenges. Recommit to your family, friends, and lovers, to the challenges that you face, to yourself, to being that leader. Come on now. And stop with the negative inner dialogue, the bullshit people are saying outside of you. It's bullshit. In your heart, you know the truth. Look at all this green. Get heart-centered, soul-centered, and know your truth. People can say whatever the fuck they want about you, but if you know what the truth is, it's not going to matter what anyone says about you. Okay? So, it's easy to tell the truth. It's harder for someone to make up lies about you. You know your truth. And you don't have to prove your truth to anybody, Leo. Okay? Don't let that ego come creeping through, or the need to impress another person's ego come through. Virgo, share that health, wealth, and abundance. Okay, share that love. And if you want more, you have to make an effort to give more, do more, and be more, and know it will be returned to you. Sometimes we have this fear, this ego, this powerless belief that thinks if I give this, that, or the other away, I'm going to be without. No, it's empowering. It's healthy. It's the cycle that we need to all invest in, giving so that we may receive. Okay. It's said that no one ever became poor by giving. No, Spirit provides tenfold to those that give. Your happiness was meant to be spread. Your joy, your health, your wealth, okay? Your blessings will be multiplied, okay? Stop holding back. Stop. Share your gifts. You have this issue with perfection and control, though, too, where you're afraid to put it out there, and you have got to stop doing that. All these what ifs, or coulda, woulda, shoulda, or tripped up on the tiny details of it all. You have got to stop doing that, okay? Share your thoughts, share your ideas, share your hopes and dreams. And most importantly, share your magic, share your gifts, share yourself with the world, with your partners, with your family, with your friends, with your lovers, with your children, with your neighbors, with your community. Stop hiding, okay? Be at peace with the offerings you have to give, okay? And know that those that give, what little they may have or not, are giving the most, okay? It's really that easy, okay? If someone has a whole lot and gives, that's very easy to do. But if someone has a little, or doesn't think that they have much at all, or anything worthy of giving and gives, they are giving the grandest gesture from the heart, okay? You need to give what you have to give. Your heart, mind, body, and soul. I don't care if you're making crafts in your fucking closet over there with glue and putting little beads on it and whatever else. Do it. Wrap it up and put a bow on it and put some love into it. Give it. It's worth millions, okay? Maybe not. But give your love away, you guys, and be at peace with your offerings. Be at peace with what you have to give. Stop thinking you have to keep up with the Joneses and what they're giving and what they're doing. Because like I've already said, if you've been listening to all of these, I don't care what your humanitarian efforts are. Are you right with your heart, mind, body, and soul? Because we got a lot of people doing a lot of nice things for other people, but they're also evil and vindictive and bullshit, okay? They're kind of trying to cover up their assholishness, and we can smell it, okay? Stop. So, where we go? Okay, so you can give in so many ways too. You need to start giving to yourself, to your ancestors, angels, and guides, to your family, friends, and lovers, to your neighbors, to your community. And it is in small ways. You can start praying. You can start an altar. You can start giving your time. You can start giving your energy. You can start giving your money. You can start donating your used clothing. There are so many ways you can give. Okay? So, water, cleansing and clearing, especially with this Cancer energy going on. Number 10, you have the cycles that are ending in your life, but Mars is going retrograde, so you're revisiting some cycles that need to end in your life, okay? Pisces is coming up, the deconstruction and reconstruction of the heart, mind, body, and soul, so that you can expand. So when we do the deconstruction, when we go through the breakdown, it's going to lead through the the breakdown leads to the breakthrough that allows the addition, the extension, the expansion, okay? Rainbows are coming up. Maybe you're seeing more, noticing more, having this chakra work and ascension go through more of the cleansing and clearing that you need to regarding the chakras that will lead to your ascension. Flow, opening doors, people, places, and things, opportunities, portals, changes, shifts, heart, mind, body, and soul that lead to health, wealth, and abundance and options for you, okay? Opportunities for you, okay? So Virgo, let's pull your cards. The key to your recovery is dreaming again. What do you want? What do you need? Stop thinking that you aren't worthy of this, that, or the other. What is your dream for humanity? How do you want to give back? You have the tools. You have the abundance, the health, wealth, happiness, and joy. You just need to start sharing it. Stop thinking it's not good enough, or that it's got to be this way or that way, or it's not perfect enough, okay? And then with grace, you can give. You keep scaring yourself out of these abilities that you have to give. That's the thing. Your perfectionist ways are self-sabotaging ways. So the key to your recovery is with ease and grace and flexibility. Dream for yourself and others. Share your dreams with your family, friends, and lovers, and share your gifts. Share your offerings. They are good enough, okay? Libra, you could be extra tender right now, a bit more hands-on instead of afraid to speak up like you normally are, or instead of afraid of confrontation like you normally are. You are ready to speak up and out about your interests, about your beliefs, about your, feelings, heart, mind, body, and soul. You're more open and, in a way, exposed because of this. So you're real, raw, and vulnerable, and you could feel a bit, like you're sacrificing yourself for your hopes and dreams and beliefs, and that's okay. Go easy, though, as you start to unravel and become authentically true, heart, mind, body, and soul. You don't have to throw it all out there like a flower, one petal at a time. Open up and expose your essence, your truth, your core. You don't have to just bare your soul to anyone and everyone right now because you're doing all this inner reflection work, okay? You don't have to give all your magic away right away. No. Take your time, collect your thoughts, really see how you want to expose yourself. You don't have to share it all, like beautiful Muslim women that cover up, or other women that are more modest. You get to pick and choose what parts of you want to share with the world, and you don't have to go bare in everything if you don't want to, okay? So, take your time, collect your thoughts, okay? Then go big, and then get loud, and then be noisy, and then be heard. The more you get comfortable with this truth, with who you are and what you are, your beliefs, your passion, your hopes, your dreams, okay? For now, though, just imagine and dream things up, plan things out, and tease them a little with your truth, with what you want. You don't have to go full-on exhibition, okay? Write and journal and ease into it, okay? Lean into your truth. And because right now, so many of us have been uber flexible for everyone else's ego, trying to keep up with our own egos, that we don't know who we are and what we are. So ease into that. Feel into who you are and what you are. You'll know at your core, okay? Sacral chakra work, definitely regarding your hopes, your dreams, your wants, your needs, your desires. Emotional fulfillment, earthing, grounding down. Earth is all about the stability. So a lot of this Capricorn energy, managing yourself, okay? The full moon is in Capricorn, so managing yourself with that grounding earth energy, your subconscious beliefs, hopes, and dreams, the things you're unaware of that you're doing, okay? Rebirth, cleansing, clearing, and reflection. Let's pull your cards, Libra. Okay. So you're working through the facade, working through the fake people, places, and things in the fake reality you've created to keep up with whomever else, okay? But you've got to have faith that you're connecting with your ancestors, angels, and guides and leading this spaceship, this flesh suit, this bag of karma, that we've got floating around right here, right now, your body, your heart, mind, body, and soul, that you're leading it wisely for your ancestors, angels, and guides. Have faith that they support you, that they're behind you 100%, okay, Libra? You are doing this for them, okay? And you need to be okay with the vulnerability that you're stepping into right now, but also creating the boundaries that are necessary and healthy for you, obviously, okay? You can be loud and proud about who you are and what you are, but there's a time and a place for sure, and make sure that you're being loud and proud for your ancestors, angels, and guides, that your faith and your heart are in the right place, that you aren't being fake, okay? Scorpio, you could feel a bit out of your element, or even out of strength and resilience and resources. You might, want to give in, or have basically decided to walk away from someone or something. You have reconsidered your stance, and it's really not worth it to fight so hard for this person, place, or thing, or belief. Okay? And especially as Mars moves, we're being asked to reconsider our position, like I said. What are we fighting for after all? What's the motivation behind our action? Have you considered the outcome of your actions? Maybe you're actually in the wrong and shouldn't even be fighting for this person, place, or thing, or this belief. Maybe it just doesn't fucking matter. No one's right or wrong, and we're fighting for no reason at all. It's okay to lay down your arms and raise that white flag and say, I'm done. This is silly. What are we doing here? Okay? So this is all about using your magic for the right reasons. Are you trying to engage with this person, place, or thing, this idea, this belief, and use your magic for good? Or are you trying to use your magic and say, I'm right, you're wrong, because then nobody wins there, okay? Be careful with your fire. Be careful with your action. Be careful with your wands. Be careful with your heart, mind, body, and soul, with your thoughts, okay? Make sure that they are for the collective conscience, the collective soul, the collective health, wealth, happiness, and joy. Mars is asking you to reconsider your motivation, the power behind your actions. What is driving you to do this, that, or the other? Are you being loyal to your family, friends, and lovers, to your ancestors, angels, and guides? Most importantly, are you being loyal to yourself, or are you being loyal to someone else and their ego? Because Leo is coming up challenging you. You need to be true to who you are and what you are, and do not appease another person's ego. That's not what you're here to do. No. Create growth by stepping into your personal power with confidence and conviction, okay? So Jupiter is coming up. It will be going direct soon, July 10th. And that is going to help you expand heart, mind, body, and soul, and let go of the people, places, and things that are holding you back and keeping you from expanding. But you got to look in that mirror and be honest with yourself, Scorpio. You got to be truthful with yourself. What are you seeing? Cancer is all about reflection, about this foundational support, about the validation and the security and the stability that we have or not created for ourselves or find in others. So be honest with yourself. Are these people secure? Are these people, places, and things that you're investing in stable and good for you? Okay. Are they going where you're going expansion wise? Because you have a heart that has a lot of passion. You are one of the most passionate signs, Scorpio, but you're also ride or die. You need to let go of some people that you're holding on to and see the best in and see the perfection in, because if they don't see it in themselves, it doesn't matter if you see it. Okay. That's that mirror there too. You got to get honest with yourself. Are these people going where you're going or not? Okay. Are you going where you're going or not? Because if you want to reach for the sun and the moon and the stars in the sky, you can't have these people sandbagging you. No, Scorpio. So, Sagittarius. Okay, you're pretty codependent, and I'm sure you don't like hearing that, but it is true, okay? In order to be the carefree, outgoing, happy-go-lucky person you are, you need others to pick up where you slack off, put up with your spontaneous ways, childish, selfish ways, and this is a bit troublesome, especially as you mature and get older and the lifting gets heavier. Your family, friends, and lovers aren't going to enjoy this runner that you are. It's fine to be off in your own world, in your own dimension, but if you want to be a part of other people's lives, you need to create more structure and stability for yourself. Do for yourself. Make it happen for yourself, okay? Do the heavy lifting yourself and stop relying on everyone else to supply the resources and the labor and all of the things that you need to have the freedom and ease that you have, okay? So ground down into the abundance that is beneath you, which is your own 2 feet, your own 2 hands, your own 2 eyes, and start doing for yourself, okay? The health, wealth, and abundance can be there, is there for you. You just got to start creating that support, that stability, that structure, and get out of your ego, step into the soul, and connect with your ancestors, angels, and guides. Manage yourself, okay? Your ancestors, angels, and guides, your community, your family, friends, and lovers are going to run out of patience for you. And you've got to start grounding down into your truth, into what you're good at, into what you can do to give back. It's not a one-way street here. Nobody gets and gets and gets without giving, okay? You've received a lot, heart, mind, body, and soul. And just this body in general is gift enough. You need to start doing something with it, Sagittarius. So, Uranus is coming up, and it's going to be going retrograde very soon, I believe. And you need to work on your unique gifts, your hopes and dreams, what you're capable of doing, how you stand out in the crowd, what you have to offer for your family, friends, and lovers, the community. You know, we all have something to give and bring to the table. What do you have to give? What are you bringing to this potluck dinner that we call life, okay? Your essence, your truth, you've got to get real, raw, and vulnerable. Cleanse and clear. Work with your heart, mind, body, and soul, and start managing yourself so that you can connect with your essence, who you are and what you are, okay? And we have service. How can you be of service to your family, friends, and lovers, to your ancestors, angels, and guides, okay? And this will entitle you to the most service from your ancestors, angels, and guides if you find a way to be of service, okay? To others, okay? You can't take, and not give, okay? So, Capricorn, happy full moon. Who and what you are attracted to right now is going to matter. People, places, and things, health, wealth, and abundance. Are these unions healthy and harmonious? Is there a mutual give and take, like I was saying in Sagittarius? Do you feel the love? Okay? And is the love that you give being returned, okay? Are you able to compromise and blend harmoniously with this person, place, or thing, with your family, friends, and lovers? Or are you trying to manage other people again and control them so that you can kind of control this oil and water mixing together, you know, because this external control over people, places, and things is actually a sign of, you know, ego and lack of self-control, or this external power over others is a form of control that is unhealthy, okay? You cannot control or coerce others or manipulate others. You cannot, you've been doing it for so long, you think that you can, and it's just like you cannot do that. You can only control yourself and the choices that you make, okay? The way you show up and how you respond. So the question is, how are you showing up in your unions with family, friends, and lovers, with your health, wealth, and abundance, with your heart, mind, body, and soul, with your work and play? Are you struggling with control, or learning to go with the flow and let go and trust these family, friends, and lovers? Trust your heart, mind, body, and soul. Trust your health, wealth, and happiness. Trust your hunches, you know, and know that the choices you've made have got you this far, okay? Or not, you know, if you aren't making the choices and giving up your control, whatever the case may be. Can you do better? Can you make better choices? It's really up to you. Thoughts are coming up. Air is coming up. We've talked a lot about air, thoughts, ideas, realizations, communications. 6 is coming up. That's that duty to self, personal responsibility. Virgo, you know, managing your routine, okay? Stepping out of the ego into the soul, reaching for the sun god Ra, your personal power, honor, and prestige, doing for your ancestors, angels, and guides, having these aha moments and realizations to understand, I can only control myself. I can only empower myself to make better choices regarding my family, friends, and lovers, health, wealth, happiness, and joy in the relationships I have in my life. Shedding, letting go, being real, raw, and vulnerable, facing your challenges with clarity head on, and understanding that this duality is necessary, the contrast, the light and the dark, the give and the take, the good and the bad. You have to have this in order to know this, that, or the other. So you know that you don't like it's okay. So if you're having trouble figuring out what you do like, start writing out what you don't like. Then it's going to become clear what kind of person, place, or thing you want out of life or want to be in life. You know, what kind of family, friends, and lovers you want to show up in your life, okay? You know clearly what you don't want, okay? That's so easy. That's why we keep seeing more of that. We need to start seeing more of what we do want. So we have to start thinking about what we do want. Okay. People, places, things, health, wealth, happiness, and joy. Okay. That's when it's going to vibrate with us. That's when it's going to come into our life. Not thinking about the shit we don't want, because that's what we're going to see. That's what we're going to get. Like, negative thinking is what shows up in your life. Come on now. Solutions or excuses? Come on now. Let's pull your cards. The key to your success is perception, what you think, what you believe, how you look at things. I talk about perception a lot because perception is the ability to relate to someone or something vibrationally, to this person, place, or thing that you want into your life, to see, feel, hear, taste, touch, imagine, okay? The awareness of it will be, the perception of it will create it, okay? So if you perceive bad, you will get bad. If you perceive good, you will get good, okay? Perspective is different. That is your attitude or your beliefs about someone or something, okay? This could be your core beliefs instilled in you, passed down to you, picked up or cultivated by you, whatever. It is your relationship to someone or something. Your perception, though, is your ability. Now, how do we create ability? By working on it. So it is something you have to work at, the ability to see more, do more, be more, see better, experience more, and do more. You have to feel that in your heart. That is perception, okay? Well, how are you perceiving the dream? Your dreams, your heart, mind, body, and soul. How are you perceiving it? Can you touch it? Can you taste it? Can you smell it? Can you really envision it yourself in this dream? That's when it's going to come alive, okay? Capricorn, I love it. You had a great reading, and it is your moon. So, Aquarius, you could be dealing with some serious attachment issues, okay? You are holding on to things that are quite material and unimportant. This stuff that keeps that is actually keeping you from the real stuff that you want, the soul stuff that you want. It's keeping you from the soul nourishing stuff. Your ego desires this, that, or the other, or thinks that this, that, or the other is going to fill a void. It's fooled you into thinking that you need this, that, or the other. And you continue to fill your life up with this stuff because you're going to be a bit ego driven, and it's going to be fake people, places, things, hopes, and dreams. But if you can become aware of this, that this is just filler, fluff and stuff, bullshit, crap on your plate, and start planting new seeds of intention, you can start eating and digesting some better people, places, and things. Well, we're not going to be cannibals, but I am saying the seeds of intention have got to be planted if you want to have new things coming into your life, heart, mind, body, and soul, okay? And this will allow you to manifest the people, places, and things that your soul needs to nourish it, okay? And it is often easier to want that crap that comes fast, that comes cheap, that comes easy. And because we are in this instantaneous lifestyle too, this era, this age, this way of life, we will buy things at a cost that are crap. And you've got to stop wasting your heart, mind, body, and soul, your money, your energy on people, places, and things that are just crap, okay? It's worth waiting for the stuff that will fill your soul for a lifetime, okay? Blow it up, break it down, and get rid of it. Really go take some inventory of the people, places, and things in your life. Replace it with what your heart and soul truly needs. Let go. You don't need it. You just think you do. All of this crap, whatever it may be. I mean, I'm guilty of it too. We all are. But you, Aquarius, have this next best thing attitude. You want this, that, or the other. You want more. You want the best. You want better. And you've got to wait for best and better. Stop buying every version along the way then, if you know that something better is going to come out. Okay? So, ground down, earth, okay? Take action, planting new seeds of intention, okay? Getting on your path. Again, we know so easily what we don't want. Let's start cultivating what it is we do want. Put some time and energy into it, into manifesting these seeds, okay? Get clear about the way you want to grow, heart, mind, body, and soul. The kind of abundance you want in your life, okay? You are facing some challenges, but the hand of God will step in and manipulate things if you don't get right with your heart, mind, body, and soul. If you just keep saying, whatever, I can have what I want, I'm buying it myself, something's going to happen. A bomb is going to be dropped on you pretty soon. Something, someone, whatever is going to be taken away from you. I'm not saying death or something drastic and scary like that, but it could be like a pay cut, a loss of a job, or income or something, you know. And you need to practice a little bit of non-attachment to some people, places, and things, and to this way of life you've created for yourself that is all fluff and stuff. Okay, that in the other reading I was talking about, it's time for us to get real. No more faking it. We need to start managing ourselves a bit more authentically and wisely. Okay, we can't just keep throwing shit out and buying the next best thing. Okay, no, not happening anymore. So Pisces is coming in upside down. It's time you do some soul deconstruction and reconstruction with the 12th house. The people, places, and things that you are holding on to that are unhealthy for you, the habits, the impulses, the addictions, whatever the case may be, it is unhealthy. You have got to cleanse and clear it if you want to start feeling right, heart, mind, body, and soul, and manifesting more for yourself, mentally, physically, and emotionally. So we're cleaning the demolition, okay? We are going to experience the breakdown that leads to the breakthrough. But if we want to rebuild and create new, we've actually got to start cleaning some stuff up, getting rid of some people, places, and things. Purification is like purging, getting rid of toxic people, places, and things that you are holding on to fill a void, okay? And you, Aquarius, as much as you don't need to be seen or followed, you like a crowd because you want to give your beliefs and energy to other people because you feel a little bit superior sometimes, I will say, and that is ego, okay? So you almost have this insecurity that creates this need to have validation from other people, places, and things around you, so you're willing to fill yourself up with people, places, and things that aren't worthy, okay? So you need to cleanse and clear and get to some 12th house deconstruction and reconstruction work, okay? Pisces, you have some new ideas, new beliefs and thoughts brewing, heart, mind, body, and soul. You are one of the most intuitive signs, feeling all of the others really for sure, like a sponge. And in your power, soul-centered, you can handle the tides, you can handle the highs and lows, the waves that come crashing down. Most would drown, but you can really keep swimming and really not just keep swimming, but you can keep swimming and loving and nurturing and feeling for others. So you can be beat up and dragged out and still have compassion for others. You keep imagining a better life for all of us. And really you have this sweet, almost naive dream, but that also leads to victimization, okay? Because you will be so battered and abused, your vision will get lost. You may eventually drown in this sea of feeling and emotion, okay? Like I said, it is only in your power, soul-centered, that you can handle these tides. But you can only take that pounding for so long and keep swimming for so long and keep loving for so long and keep imagining for something different for so long. You actually have to start doing something different, like get out of that situation, really, okay? So we need your visions, we need your healing. You have the medicine to help us, but most importantly, you have got to help yourself. So you have got to stop beating yourself up for others, stop feeling so much for others, okay? And plant seeds of intention that allow you to cleanse and clear your heart, mind, body, and soul. Instead of doing so much empathy work for others, start doing the work for yourself, okay? You need to clear what's been exposed this full moon too and start managing yourself. That's the thing. Because you're so busy worrying and feeling for others, you aren't feeling for yourself and you're getting lost in the sauce here, okay? And it starts with you, your needs, your wants, your hopes, your dreams. Stop living for others. Stop hurting for others. You aren't their savior, okay? Start living and doing for you. And that will heal the collective most effectively, okay? You cannot do someone else's work for them. You can lead them, you can take them and show them, but they have got to do it themselves. And you're wasting a lot of your reserves, a lot of your heart, mind, body, and soul on other people, places, and things, okay? And it's depleting you. So water is coming up for cleansing and clearing to take action regarding the cycles in your life, heart, mind, body, and soul, fulfilling your hopes and dreams, filling up your cup, taking care of yourself, okay? Full circle moments, okay? That's that Scorpio ending in Jupiter. You're going to be able to blast off and expand heart, mind, body, and soul if you can cleanse and clear these cycles now, not later, okay? And create a lot of clarity, cleansing, reflection, rebirth, sacral chakra work, your wants, your needs, your hopes, your dreams. It's time for you, okay? Let's pull your cards. Well, we got miracles so long as you're willing to act on your behalf. The number 1 came up, and Aries is the first sign. So it's all about you leading yourself to these miracles, believing, trusting, believing, and receiving these miracles for yourself, okay? Because again, once we start taking care of ourselves, then we can take care of others better, okay? But if you just go and do for everyone else and deplete yourself and your cup never gets filled back up, you are going to run out of energy quick. You need to be impartial to some people, places, and things so that you can receive these miracles and take care of yourself and continue being a leader and taking action for everyone else. You need to be impartial to what's going on around you and take time out for yourself, heart, mind, body, and soul. Otherwise, you cannot keep going and doing what you're doing for everyone else, okay? And you are a healer for sure, Pisces. That's your role here, cosmically. But it doesn't mean you are to lay down on the tracks and die for everyone else. No. Okay? I love you guys. Make sure you watch both readings. I'm not writing down the times. It is what it is. You really benefit from listening to all the signs, but taking extra, care to listen to your sun, moon, and rising sign for sure. Okay? And anywhere you might have Capricorn, relating that to whatever planet or house you have it in. Okay? I love you guys. I hope you enjoy.